your backyards out there cooking, chilling with your family and your friends. Yeah, baby, we're gonna get it in right here, live in the mix. Starting this thing off with Curious, Midnight Star. You know how we used to rock it way back in the 80s. Let's go.
I really gotta have you, 'cause what my body feels, I can't take away.
Two-step time.
And you're so exciting that you take my breath away.
Man, it's hard to take that hat off.
So get ready and let me love you. I've got the answer right inside me. Love is a gamble.
I don't know what. Let's go.
So let me know what's on your mind.
Say what?
I'm curious. Woo! About your loving. I'm curious. I wanna know what's on your mind. I'm curious. About your
Man, shout out to my old school heads out there. If y'all feeling this,
I wanna know what's on your
wanna say what's up.
I can hear myself. I don't know
Let's go.
if it's the computer or not, but I can hear it a little bit coming through the speaker anyway. About your loving, girl. I wanna know what's on your mind. I'm curious about your loving, girl. I wanna know what's on your mind. Might have to just start without the fanfare today. It looks like it, as you can see, we're working it out in here. New perspective, new points of view, new configurations, which comes with its own set of problems. So we're working it out, but we are here. We would like to thank you guys for tuning in. I am still the Lola Shae Show, and this is still iAccessRadio.com, where there is no limit to what we do. So I just want to jump right in and say, first of all, thank you for everybody who tunes in every week. Once again, thanks again for the people who shouted me out in the street this weekend. That was different. This is actually the second time that has happened, and I was equally as shocked both times. I'll tell you that much for sure. But hello to you. Thank you for tuning in to the show as well. Yeah, we got viewers all over. Good evening, Vonnie Jones. Always good to see you in the chat. Love you. I don't know. I had a crazy week, so let's just dive right into it. Yes, again, let me just put the disclaimer out. The reports of me being at somebody's swimming pool party are not exaggerated. That was true. I was at a pool party this weekend. Shout out to Worldorama, Grind Hard TV. Worldorama had his album release party and listening party. It was very nice pool, and of course they kept telling me I wasn't gonna get in, and I'm like, I wore a bathing suit. I am at a pool party. Why would I not get in the pool? So yes, I got in the pool. I got my couple of laps on. I got my doggy paddle, floated a little bit, and then I got the hell back out the pool. So it was nice. It was very, very, very nice. I enjoyed myself. Thanks for the invite. And yeah, that's pretty much the only place you're gonna catch me in an undressed state, to be at a pool or a beach. I feel like that's the only appropriate place for such fuckery. Anyway, I had a great week. This week's news has been all over the place. I want to briefly touch on Kamala, who I'm not voting for. I just want to note how the outpouring of support has been. Ordinarily, I would think that was a good thing, and I would be, in full support and parading around, vote for Kamala. I could definitely see myself doing that, but I've been red-pilled, and so I don't see things quite as much the same way as I used to. And I find it highly suspicious, actually, the way everything is turning out. And at least a couple of other people agree with me. Joe Budden withdrew his nomination. And one of the youngins, Lil Pump, kind of got herself in a little hot water for saying that she's not black. Well, I've said the same thing, so I can't really penalize him for that. But she does have a black parent. So, I mean, is she invited to the cookout? I don't know. But we do have to claim her technically, right? But I don't like I said before, I'm not really fond of anybody who claims to be black just for the benefits. If you're gonna represent us, it has to be consistently. It has to be sometimes to your own detriment, because that's what it means to support us. It means sometimes you have to take a loss in order to speak out and say what's right. Sometimes it means that you might lose fans, you might lose followers, you might lose other things. But fortunately, what you won't lose is integrity, which I feel is lacking these days. So yeah, I would love to, I feel like I must comment on the Israel-Palestine situation, seeing it has caused me some trouble in the past. I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one who feels that what's going on over there is illegal. The UN and the World Court has officially declared the actions of Israel in Palestine to be anti-humanitarian and illegal. Not that they're gonna listen. This is not the first time that they've been reprimanded. Basically, that's all you can call what they've been doing. There've been no sanctions. There have been no restrictions on them, specifically and particularly from the United States, which has continued to be its biggest supporter, even though the majority of people in the United States are against the occupation. I just want to say to my Christian people who for some unfathomable to me reason are supporting, some of you guys are supporting this. Bethlehem is in the West Bank, is located in what's now considered the West Bank, Palestine, and it is an occupied space by the Israeli government. And I think that fast forward or rewind, whichever way you want to go, they would still be the government, the anti-Jesus government, if Jesus was around. So, I think the same things would not necessarily exactly, obviously, minus the technology and stuff, but it's the same fight, the same arguments, the same divisionary tactics, the same crap, different century. Yeah, exactly. That thing tickles me. So yeah, that. Well, I'm keeping my eye on it. The boycott is working. They're getting increasingly frustrated. But yet they still haven't stopped. So continue your efforts. I don't think anybody should be even attempted to be genocided. Damn it. I don't know. We as a people should be tired of war and death and unnecessariness. And I think that we are. I just think that so many people still make money off it that they keep that as an option for themselves, both to control populations, culling the population every so often, and in a never-ending money pit in their favor. Instead of putting the money in, they're consistently pulling the money out. So, I mean, if you pay close enough attention, you'll start to see patterns where every so often we have a war, every so often. But now I think they figured out how to keep us at war indefinitely. But I also feel that we're coming up on the end. Like, it's ramping up, but it's coming to a completion, or at least a much needed pause. Now, will that require craziness first? You have to go through the worst of it before we get to that part? I do believe so, unfortunately. So, as usual, I advocate family and loved ones, and having a support system and a network to help you through the coming trials and tribulations, of which I do believe there will be many. I don't want to doomsday or sound pessimistic, but I'm also have eyes and ears and am well aware of the numerous amounts of things that are going on, and the numerous things that are currently working against us. Humans, period. Not broken down in the race, because we're really not racist. We're really just wheat. And if you look at all of the shades of humans on the earth, we're really just shades of wheat, from the darkest to the lightest. And the wheat, the tares will soon be separated from the wheat. So I'm just trying to hold my breath until then. Oh, okay, not hold my breath, because, I can't hold my breath that long. And I don't know how long I'll be holding my breath, but I do know it's coming. I don't know anything as much as I know this. Okay, like I said, the last time I felt so strongly about something, I moved. That's all I'm gonna say about that right now. Okay, so Venezuela, who I'm always checking out and keeping an eye on, because they seem to have their fingers on the pulse of the planet, interestingly enough. So Venezuela is having election issues, which I'm not surprised, because if the United States and the cabals in the United States can't have the elected official that they want, somebody that they can control, then they'll meddle in the elections until they get that. So that's been their history. That's not a conspiracy. That is a fact. Well, it is a conspiracy in that it's a plan by a bunch of people to do some illegal shit. So that makes it a conspiracy. But it's not a theory at all. It's facts. All you got to do is read a book. The fact that they have y'all confused 9 times out of 10 is because you don't do your own research. You don't read it for yourself. You don't ask questions. You just believe whatever it is that your television tells you. Except for when I'm on your television and I'm telling you. Then you have selective belief, suspension of belief. But yeah, it's almost irrelevant because if you're not paying attention, they have a place for you. Okay, so keep your head on the swivel out there. It's like, I don't know what to tell you. I'm holding it together. I tell you right now. So they got the cocaine sharks. They found some more sharks as far down as Brazil now that are testing positive for cocaine. So no, it's not just a movie. Truth is stranger than fiction. What happens is they are dumping so much cocaine into the ocean, bales and bales and tons of it, that the sharks are biting the bales and getting high. And dolphins have been known to use puffer fishes to get high, all of their own volition. So they understand altered states mentally, and they understand how to achieve said altered states. So now we have sharks seeking out bales of cocaine to bite it so that they can get high. And then now you have high sharks. Maybe that was going on with the orcas that's capsizing the boats over there. You never know. I don't know. But orcas, they might have been doing something they had no business, because orcas have been known and notorious for protecting humans, and it's particularly protecting, well, they have been known to protect humans. Dolphins have been known to protect humans from orcas, but all of them seem to be getting high in the ocean these days, along with weird hurricanes that pop up and disappear, all kinds of manner of foolery. Whew. So, Stunner Girl, I don't know if you guys know who that is, but check her out. She has some very cool music I listen to from time to time, up and coming artist. She revealed on IG this week that she got shot in the chest. Chow. And from my understanding, it all started about somebody smacking her on the ass in a club. I don't know. I'm not going to say I don't know where the world is coming to, because I do. I'm going to say if you walk around... I hope that she recovers and all is well with her. And I am not by any means saying that this is why that this happened to this young lady. But I cannot help but say that certain activities open the door for certain stuff to happen. So they're promoting said activities. I just want to let you know what some of the side effects of said activities are. Should you decide to go and partake in said activities, you would know in advance what would come with that, instead of being surprised. A lot of you kids out here are surprised when you do certain stuff and then you get certain repercussions. Again, not saying that that's what happened with her. But I don't know. I'm outside, so I'm in some of these clubs. I'm at some of these events, and I see these young ladies and these young gentlemen, and I don't know. It's a whole different vibe from when I started going to the clubs. Now I go to the clubs for work. It is not fun. Rarely will you see me get the opportunity to enjoy myself. Like maybe like this weekend's event, it was a pool party, so I was able to. Happy Monday to you too, gatekeeper. Yeah, I was able to go and not really. I was like, well, I considered myself a +1, even though I was the one invited, and I invited a +1. But I don't know. I just didn't feel like having I felt like enough attention was going to be on me. Not being conceited or anything, but enough attention was going to be on me that day, based on me deciding to bikini it the freak out. I didn't want too much attention, so I wanted to just fall back and not really do much that day. No interviews, none of that stuff. I still wound up doing an interview, but by then I was already back in my street clothes, so it was cool. But yeah, I didn't want to be the one interviewing anybody or, really take a whole bunch of pictures because not going to say I wasn't comfortable. I don't know. Blame it on, again, consistently get to blame the era that I grew up in on certain stuff. Like, if you wasn't there, you didn't get to see it. That's the era that I came in. Good evening. Good evening to you too, Epi. Yeah, if you wasn't there, you didn't get to see it. It was like a location joke. You had to be there to get the joke, So you wasn't there. I'm okay with there being no photographs, no evidence of said happenings ever having happened. I'm okay with that. So, but I still wound up in a video and a photo or two as a course of the day. But like I said, I went for work purposes. It was there in the capacity of representing the station and the show. So, that's how that worked out. Funny. Yes, exactly. So, they want to document everything nowadays. Everything gets documented. Everything click. And I'm not comfortable with that. I'm really not. I'm not comfortable with that. It's not everybody's business, every step and every move that I make. I can't even say that I have a public job yet because it's just us, and I love it like that. So I'm not a public figure, so my business is not everybody's business. Shoot, not that I'm not out there. Now, on the other hand, I am not out there doing stuff that if it was to come up later, I'm worried about it. I'm not doing that. So I don't worry about that either. At the same time, I am aware of how I present myself and how I am. Well, I can't control how I'm perceived by other people. That's y'all business. Like it or love it. I know, I love myself. That's all I can really say and do at the time. So, I would like to put a rest in peace to DJ Polo. Not particularly sure right now what the circumstances were, but a condolences is in order to his family, loved ones, and following. He will be missed for sure. I want to take this time to go on a quick video break. I'm sure I was supposed to do it before now, but we're working it out. So yeah, we'll take a minute, take a quick break, and we'll be back after a few minutes. I know you're gonna miss me. I know. The thumb is, yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Don't boo me no more. Somebody might think that you're disliking the show.
Se robó mi atención cuando entró. Ella paralizó el party. Me vuelve loco con su actitud. Esta noche la quiero pa' mí, pa' mí, pa' mí. Yo quiero que lo mueva y lo mueva. Pa' mí, pa' mí. Como se le tiene tumbado. Tumbado, tumbado. Y nadie me quita lo bailar. Tumbado, tumbado, tumbado. Como se le tiene tumbado. Escribirle un list, morirme detrás de ella hasta me tiró de un risk. Esa guial está que quema, te lo digo sin pena. Y me importa un carajo si esa nena es ajena. Ella tiene un tic-tac, racatacatam. Tic-tac, tic-tac, racatacatam. Que me puso en tensión cuando la vi. Ella paralizó el party. Y quiero darle pam, pam, racatacatam, racatacatam. Como se le tiene tumbado.
Yo, Lion Lions. Kenna, let's go.
Ooh.
Trinidad, Africa,
And now,
Nigeria.
do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk. Do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk. Move my team. People they cap is a new life team. Too many people no go judge my scene. I saw my neck so I got my peace, got my peace. Move my team. People they cap is a new life team. Too many people no go judge my scenes. I saw my neck so I got my peace, got my peace. As the sun comes up, me don't say prayers. I go sweep up everything under my sleepers. Put on my motivation, I'm a real hustler. I got no destination, I'm a traveler. Forget the past things and do the next things. You don't remind me of new. You catch the vibing, it's quite unlikely. I'm here to catch feels and lose. Many men with many plans and many brands under my head. I pray for strength, can't comprehend what they be saying. Many men with many plans and many brands under my head. I pray for strength, can't comprehend what they be saying. Oh, oh, oh. Do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk. Do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk.
See them I watch my move and them I call a phone. See them see me in a California. Chatty chatty cause them can't afford ya. So me never move alone. See them I watch my move and them I call a phone. See me shopping in a California. Chatty chatty cause them can't afford ya. So me never move alone. All in vacation mode them I watch. All when we day out a road them I watch. My team still look good them I watch. Flights not feelings you know we not catch. All in vacation mode them I watch. My team roll out a road them I watch. You see you're not wrong my team. So you really can't judge my scene nah.
Do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk. Do what you never do. See what I never see. Hear what the man never talk. Move my team. People they cap is a new life team. Too many people no go judge my scene. I saw my neck so I got my peace, got my peace. Move my team. People they cap is a new life team. Too many people no go judge my scenes. I saw my neck so I got my peace, got my peace.
I like Afro beats a lot. I hope you guys enjoy our video selections this week. I like the reggaeton. I like the Afro beats. I like the old school. I like some of the new school. Some poquito. Some of the new school. I like it a lot. Okay? So please, if you would like to have your music promoted and showcased on my show, you can please send me an MP3. Please don't send me link trees and stuff where I have to pull the song out of a bigger file. I'm not gonna say I'm not computer literate, but I am not computer savvy enough to do that yet. Somebody said, oh, they have programs that, man, just send the MP3, please. That's all. MP3, MP4, MP3, please. Thank you. That is the best file, the easiest to upload. Or I think I can pull it from YouTube, but please don't send me no crazy other links. Thank you. But you can send, got beside myself. You can send them to the Lola Shae Show at gmail.com. So yeah, yep. Yeah, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when my show comes on. We air every Monday at 7:30 p.m. and give or take. And we're out of here by 8:30. So we're only taking up an hour of your time. And we appreciate you giving us your time. Thank you. Yes, that will be the Lola Shae Show at gmail.com, right there on the bottom of your screen. If you should decide you wanted to call in, you could. We appreciate you. We like call-ins. And that number is 347-708-0216. That's the call-in number. I know. You know, this is a little different. Same wonderful place, just a different perspective. How you see things tends to change how you feel sometimes. So give me a minute to get used to the new setup. But it's home. So you know how when you move your living room around a bunch of times, that's kind of what it feels like. And you leave out and you come home and your mom done changed the whole living room around and you stub your toe on the couch that wasn't there before. Yeah, kind of like that. So Tupac's family is lawyering up and preparing to get their suit on based on the Keefe D, Suge Knight, Diddy situation. So I don't know how they thought that this was gonna work out. Like nobody wasn't gonna never figure it out. And then Keefe D being the psychopath that he is, sociopath, excuse me, he's a sociopath. I'm not gonna say he's a psychopath, but he's definitely a sociopath, sociopathic tendencies. It was just a matter of time before he starts wanting to get the attention for being the guy that instruments the fuckery. So, I'm just surprised that they held on to this for so long. And then it makes me angry that they held on to this for so long. The police knew about it. The FBI knew about it. Everybody knew about it. It was like common knowledge. And that makes me angry. Because why do the people, because I'm not going to call them the powers that be, but why do folks believe that we are incapable of handling certain information? Yeah, you're going to get a little cognitive dissonance at first. You're going to have a little shock. But you'll get over it, just like we get over everything else. I mean, we finding out things that are blowing our minds daily now, and it still amazes me the amount of stuff that they feel is necessary for them to hide from us. So, yeah. But yeah, I'm waiting patiently for this to play itself out because Puff was in the middle of a bunch of mess. I know that he orchestrated Biggie getting killed because Biggie was gonna start his own label. It's not necessarily 666 Mafia, but something with a 666 in it, and 666 clothing line, and it was a whole thing he was doing. And then they was gonna start their own label, merge a couple of other labels together, and he didn't like that idea at all. So I'm just waiting for stuff that I already know to become common knowledge. So when I talk to people about it, they can actually talk to me back and not argue with me like these people are infallible and they do no harm, no wrong, no fouls. Patiently waiting for Jay's time. It's coming. Little drops and bits and pieces of it is coming out. Like his affinity for young girls, just like the rest of them. Okay, so I have to say something about that too, because everybody wants to talk about, it's been going on and na. And as I always like to say, just because it's been going on for a long time does not at all mean that it's the right thing to do. It doesn't make it right. It doesn't make it acceptable. Because they accepted it doesn't mean that I'm supposed to, et cetera, et cetera, and et cetera. And if you keep with that same mentality, that is how they are getting away with the shit that they're consistently doing. Okay, because it's been going on. We know it's been going on, and it's time for it to stop. It is time for our children to be safe. Is that too much to ask? Now we are paying attention. We are, as they call, woke, as they call. Stay woke, because they be creeping. And if I let catch you sleeping, stay woke, okay? Yes. Let's see. It was Old Timers Day everywhere this weekend. I missed all of them. I missed Brevoy Day. I missed probably Baisley Day. I missed all the days, all the old time. I will be catching Crotona Park Day. I'll be out here for that, and I did, like I said, I went to the album release pool party. I did get out this weekend. My movie night was Friday. It was nice. We every Friday we're doing that. So we're looking forward to seeing you guys. You can come out, get your popcorn on, little hot dogs, little soda. It may or may not be adult friendly. Atmosphere. We're chilling and enjoying ourselves and enjoying the space and, trying to do something more with our life than complain about how there's nothing going on. So we're making stuff to go on. Every Friday through July and August, located 2539 Pickett Avenue, East New York, Oasis Community Garden. So, anybody who's been there knows it's a very nice space, spacious, green, peaceful, and you kind of feel like you're not in Brooklyn when you're in there. You kind of forget for a minute where you are if you sit in the right space for long enough. And I like it like that. It's my happy place. So, let's see. Drake was booed at a concert in his hometown. Just to note how far we've gotten with this situation. I am not happy to see a young man's career affected. I am happy to see an attack against the machine in such a well thought out way. I don't think people realize that the us referred to in the story is us, and they is the thems that have been working against us all this time, which to me makes it even cooler. I love all the double entendres and triple entendres, which for people who don't know, those are words or phrases that can mean more than one thing at the same time. Usually people catch double entendres when they have adult themes, some real weird or kinky, slightly, naughty stuff somebody is talking about. But they can apply to all sorts of things. So the I don't know, the wordplay, the lyricism, the level of intelligence displayed, I love all of it. I really do. So I know people are probably tired of hearing me talk about it. Don't care. I love it. There's just so much to like. I mean, you had the presumed victor come out and do his thing and feel like, I did that. And then you just watched in real time how it didn't work out for him. I thought that it just didn't work out. Didn't work out for him at all. And I don't know. I like it, and I think we need more of it. We need to not be afraid to speak the truth. We need to not be afraid of calling a spade a spade. We need to not wait on people to be the first to do it for us. And we need to not allow people to tell us who we are, what we're capable of doing, and that we're only capable of this. We were shown over and over again during this whole situation that you underestimate people, it gives them more room to surprise you, basically. And that's what he did. I liked him bringing the factions together, peace over drama. I appreciate that. I appreciated that it was him that did it. An Israelite, young black man from Compton, a place full of people who have been written off over and over again. And he went up against the machine, because it's not just Drake, it's a machine that promotes and pushes the different agendas, and they were using him as a cash cow. I mean, yes, he profited and benefited and got to live the life of luxury and all that good shit, right? But they was using this boy, or this man, to push a particular agenda. And it was going over everybody. It was working. It was working for a very, very long time. And hopefully now it doesn't work anymore. I think hopefully they of course they're going to come up with something else, but I think this particular colonization, the stealing, the biting of the lyrics, word for word, verbatim. How do you just jack up? I understand the young people don't come from the same era, but it was universally frowned upon to steal a person's words out of their mouth and claim them as your own. And he did this not once, not twice, but albums and albums and albums. And then there was the whole Triple X Tentacion thing, which left a seriously sour taste in my mouth for him. It's just so much. Like I wanted, and I feel like a lot of people felt this way, and that's why it happened the way it did, wanted to see this man go down. Like, you just, because I mean, it just got to be too much. Little things, but they say that the straw that broke the camel's back was preceded by 999,000 other straws, okay? So it wasn't that one little baby straw, but it was the combined weight of all of the straws, and the camel went down. He couldn't take it no more, okay? And we are the proverbial camels. We could not take no more, okay? It was just too much. And then the young girls, and then the trolling people wives, and too much. Consistently too much. All with a cocky, arrogant, nasty attitude, perving on people in their DMs. I originally thought BBL Drizzy was in relation to the fact that he was notorious for being in people's DMs that specifically that had gotten not the greatest BBLs, like just all out there, just lumpy, just. And who you see? Champagne Poppy. Okay. Anyway. So anyway, like I said. Now, I've seen this kind of fuckery happen before. It was the 50 and Ja Rule situation. But their history and the background on that particular story was much more personal, and feelings were involved on a deeper level, I feel like. So I didn't really get into it or feel a way about it, because I knew that there was more behind the scenes stuff involved in that particular beef than what was out in the open. So it just seemed like 50 was picking on Ja. But we Southside people know why that happened. So I can't really compare the two. Though, if in the sense that subliminals and indirect jabs could be kind of the same as location jokes in situations where you had to have been there to know what was going on, to know what's fueling the beef, right? So, that. But, So they finally getting to talk about J Hud and her mass murder sacrifice situation. I don't like J Hud, Jennifer Hudson, and I never had. I think she's exceptionally talented, or is she? I'm tightrope walking right now because I don't want to say some crazy stuff. So I'm trying to figure out how to say what I want to say without saying what I know and what I feel and what I think, because we want just the facts. So the facts is, suspiciously, her whole damn family got murdered, including the little boy. He chopped his little baby finger off first. A lot of people don't know about humiliation rituals and sacrificing people, but it's actually a thing. And I always felt that this heifer sacrificed her entire family selfishly. What? It's like, okay, because I can't say that. You can't say this. You can't say that. I can't say that. I can't say that. Ooh, I can't say that. I don't want to sit here in silence because there's so much that I can't say. Well, I can't say can't, because I can say whatever the freak I want. I didn't sign no stuff. I didn't make no oaths. I don't have no affiliations. I am protected by the creator of the universe, so I can say whatever the freak I want to say. I really could. But do I want what comes with that? No, I don't. So you understand what I'm saying? Like, you can do anything, absolutely anything, if you're willing to deal with what comes with that. You understand? Whatever the consequences are, good or bad, if you're willing to accept said consequences, then you are, in fact, capable of doing absolutely anything. Now, should you? That's the question. So, tiptoeing over here, but I personally believe that this girl sacrificed her whole damn family, and it left the nastiest, sourest taste in my mouth, to where I don't even want to hear her. Like, and now she's got her own show and the whole. I'm like, because the universal question always is, how bad do you want it? That's the question. Universally. And my question has always been unequivocally not enough at all. There has literally been nothing that I have wanted enough to sacrifice too much of anything. And a lot of people would say that that's why I'm still where I am, and you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Everybody is welcome, because and this is for all people who strive and try and make an attempt to be a decent individual. It's an attempt. It is a work in progress. It is a job. It is a thing that we know that this is what we are doing, and we know what that is going to cost us. On the other hand, the other side of that is horrible, 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 horrible. So I need for people to stop believing that people who are good and who try to be decent and that they are not capable of the alternative. That's all that there is. Because no, some people are fighting their inner demons to be a decent individual. Like, it is a struggle and a fight for them. And you come along, don't make it hard for them. That's all I'm saying. Don't make it hard for people to be nice. It's not hard for me to be kind, but sometimes it's hard for me to be nice because I feel like people are retarded. And I do mean retarded. I mean to go backwards, okay? All right, so for the censors, I know what I said. I meant to go, people are mentally in a backward state, and that makes me angry. Okay. So yeah, I don't know. There's so much. So again, it's about how bad do you want it. And when you look around, you see I'm not lying. There's the people who don't mind sacrificing their peace of mind, their sense of security, their sense of well-being, their health, their family, their marriages. They don't mind sacrificing these things. Nobody said anything about murder, okay? That's not what I said. Sacrificing, what do you sacrifice, okay? The only thing you're supposed to be sacrificing for is the man upstairs. The only thing you're supposed to be a slave to is the man upstairs. But some people are slaves to their emotions, slaves to their desires, slaves to their beliefs, and slaves to the opinions of others. So, I mean, when you sit down and you do what do they call a fearless and moral inventory of yourself, do you find yourself to be lacking? And if so, what are the things that you need to do? Because if you can identify the problem, you've immediately identified the beginning of the solution to said problem. Identifying the problem is the first step. Acknowledging and recognizing that your life has become unmanageable is the first step. Okay. So Soulja Boy is suing Tasha K. Everybody wants to sue Tasha K because Tasha K is malicious. And Tasha K should stop being malicious. You can report the news, you can tell people's business, all their business, and still don't have to be malicious. The difference, see, Tasha K wants to be Wendy Williams so bad. The difference between Wendy Williams and Tasha K is you did not get the impression that Wendy Williams was being malicious when she told her story. You got the impression that Wendy Williams was very good at her damn job and knew everybody's damn business. That's the impression that you got when you listen to Wendy Williams. You didn't get the impression that she didn't like this person that she was reporting on, or that she had issues with this person. Maybe once or twice, because Whitney had to put her in a place. A couple people put her in a place. But she made sure she put journalistic integrity first, got her facts right second, and didn't report purely to be salacious and instigative, not investigative, but instigative. Okay. So Tasha K originally got sued for claiming Cardi B had herpes, which is provable. You can't just say allegedly and ruin somebody's reputation, ruin their livelihood, ruin their relationships. That is not a part. That is not a equal or a part of journalism. You just report the facts as they are. It's supposed to be unbiased. It's supposed to be unaffected by your own personal thought processes. It's supposed to be the who, what, when, where, why, and how. And most of the time you don't know why. So you're just delivering the facts as you know them to be. So he's suing her because she said all kinds of incendiary things about the man, and she's liable to do. Now, again, back to my Wendy Williams, she would just insinuate, but never accuse, even with an alleged. And people put alleged in the wrong place all the time these days. Alleged means that you don't know if that happened or not. But if the person tells you that that's what happened, it is not alleged. That's what happened. According to such and such, that's what happened. You're going to say that's not what happened and they told you what happened? That's where we get this whole fake news thing from. Because you can't tell me that that's not what happened. I was there. I'm telling you what happened. You're going to tell me I don't know what I'm talking about and you wasn't freaking there. Ooh, get people blood pressure high, child. Anyway, the last topic before I get out of there, I know we're running a little late, but we got in here a little late, so but I got one more for you. And this one This one I've been thinking about for a while. So it's about y'all's boy, Kevin Hart. It's not my boy, that's y'all's boy, okay? Because I've been suspicious of Kevin Hart for a little while. I've been listening to his stand-up over the years, and it's been niggling in the back of my head, just back there, just niggling around, that he might be a whole piece of crap. Like, he might not be a decent individual. He might be a horrible motherfucker. Like, that's the feeling that I was getting listening to his stand-up. Because I was a victim of bullying and teasing coming up, like, a lot, right? And there is a lot of what a person really feels told in jokes, right? That be what they really feel. But they say it in an amusing way. So everybody is laughing, but what they said was some real foul shit. And I find that comedy these days, there's a lot of that going on too. There's a lot of saying real horrible things in an amusing way. And while you're laughing, your brain is like, that's fucked up. But you're laughing because it was said to you in an amusing way. But if you were the person on the receiving end of whatever that was, it would not be amusing at all. That's the thing. So Kevin Hart says things in his jokes. Yeah, I know he grew up with a crackhead daddy and I had to go through that. And I'm sure he was able to pull the humor from those situations and they shaped who he is today. I understand all that. What I don't understand is the little nasty trollness. I don't understand that. I don't understand the nasty trollness. Okay? So if you listen to some of his jokes, right? And of course, I know you're going to have people say, oh, they're just jokes. But you have to sit down and write this shit. You have to pull it from somewhere. And he likes to pull his jokes from his family life, from his home life, from things that have actually happened to him. Okay? So one of the jokes that I thought was funny was when he talked about how he can't hang out. Well, this was obviously before he became the very, very, very wealthy man that he is today. Because he, believe it or not, he turned into the guy that he said he couldn't stand. But, you know, that happens a lot. More often than you think. But he said that he was hanging out with his rich friends, and his rich friend rented out the Disney World rented the whole amusement park for the day, just for him and to run around in the amusement park. And he talked about how that you know, he don't have that kind of paper. He can't really be doing that. And he went out with the other friend, and the friend bought the bottle. He's like, no, I'm a grown man, so I buy my own bottle, which of course made me think about Puffy. Made me laugh. That made me laugh about something else entirely. But anyway. He said, no, I'm a grown man, I buy my own drinks. Okay, so he buys his own drinks, he gets his own table. But now, okay, so now it doesn't just become him buying his own drinks. Now he's got to get his own table. He said he got bottles, so he had to get bottles. Why he couldn't just drink his bottles? Like, what? How horrible is this exactly? Like, was it so hard? Did you feel that much like a bitch that you couldn't even drink the bottle that was offered to you? Okay, so he couldn't drink the bottle, he had to get his own bottle. Said the guy had bitches. He didn't have no bitches, he had his aunt. He said, though, he's not gonna call his aunt a bitch. He said, so after the whole night it was over, everything went home, and the friend wanted to do it again. And he was like, you know, the way my bank account is set up. So, but then there was one where he was taking him out. He was on safari or some shit with his family. He damn near sacrificed the kid, threw the kid to the fucking thing, threw the kid to the dolphin in the water. Like, just little things that let you know that he's just not really not a nice guy. Like, he's just an asshole. You start to get slowly but surely a joke. This nigga's really an asshole. That's the vibe that I got. I'm sorry. Maybe, I'm sure people are gonna disagree with me. Oh, he's wonderful. But, so, okay. He gets in trouble not too long ago. He claims that his friend filmed him having sex with a young lady and then was trying to extort him with said tape and ruin his marriage and besmirch his reputation. And a friend countersues him and says, nigga, we decided to film this film together. You was gonna release the sex tape and we was both gonna get paid. And you reneged on the shit and now you wanna say that I'm extorting you? What? And it's supposed to be his best friend. And there's so much in that story to unpack. Like they hid the cameras. They set up the audio. Made sure it was the right angles and shit to get him humping on this girl. Did they know it was gonna be this girl or was it just gonna be any girl? Get him humping on this girl and then they fake threatened to extort him. And then I guess they was gonna split the money. I don't chow. But it just goes to show how horrible of an individual. I mean, this is a level of deceit that is not, it's not often seen. I don't know. Be careful, people. If you're gonna go and extort somebody, be sure to know that you're probably gonna get extorted. If you're gonna lie on somebody, somebody's gonna lie on you. If you're gonna steal from somebody, somebody's gonna steal from you. If you're gonna commit adultery, somebody is going to cheat on your ass. Actually, people who have never committed adultery get cheated on a regular basis, so I don't want to imply that that's what I mean, but you reap what you sow. That is a true statement, and I don't know, it doesn't seem that way these days. It seems like people, they benefit from doing horrible shit. That's what it seems like. It seems like I don't know, they want you to conform, but they know that there's a time limit on the shit that they do. Like they know that they're gonna get their comeuppances. Some of them don't care. Some of them have the idea that they just gonna take as many people with them as they possibly can when they go, which is basically Satan's idea. He's like, fuck it, I'm going to hell. Y'all niggas is coming with me. Some people willingly go with his ass too. I don't understand it. I don't understand how you can worship the creation over the creator. I don't understand that at all. And I know it's like, what kind of show is this shit? This is an everything show. So it is what it is. I have strong beliefs and opinions. I gave a bitch a show, so now you're gonna hear these strong beliefs and opinions. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Cause I'm trying to I don't know. They say you can't serve two masters, right? I'm not trying to serve two masters. I'm trying to tightrope walk between being a recluse and having stuff to do outside. I don't want to be outside. I don't like people. I'm not scared, but I'm very like, boo. Just boo to all of it, boo. And it only seems like it's getting crazier and crazier. Like even the like little entertaining stories still come from a crazy place. Like, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna let y'all go. I enjoy talking to y'all, as you probably can already tell. We'll be back next week with our regularly scheduled programming. I want to give a shout out to my sponsors. That would be the Lola Shae Show, sponsoring. Who are my sponsors? We have Crooklyn Cannabis Company, We have Lola Shae Botanicals. We have Bar de Flores, exotic blends, and on again, off again. We have some on again, off again. You probably are on again, off again subscriber too. But we got on again, off again sponsors. So when they on, it's on. Again. I don't know. I'm tired and delirious. It was a long weekend. But yeah, I wouldn't pick anywhere else to be on a Monday night than with you guys. So thank you guys once again for your patience, for your consistency in tuning in. I love all of y'all. And I look forward to seeing you. Hey, Tara Vocals by Jamel Jones. How are ya? How funny. Yeah, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say a gosh darn thing. Thank you. Be bigging him up. Nah, that thing is there forever. Boo. We ain't friendly this week. It's only on weeks that we friendly. We ain't friendly this week. Listen, all right. I do gotta say something else too. Number one, know your worth. Know that you are fearlessly, awesomely, wonderfully made. You are a phenomenal individual, capable of awesome feats. Don't let nobody tell you otherwise. Don't let nobody make you feel like you're not important or you're not awesome. Damn it. And if you get around people who make you feel like that, you get the hell away from them. Because they're going to bring your blood pressure up and bring your esteem down. Just being associated with them brings your esteem down. Shoot. You shouldn't, I just thinking about it makes me just ill and boo. Because people really think that they think that some people like the power emotional abuse brings them. Some people are gluttons for punishment. Some people need therapy. I might be two of those people. So, the freak. Shoot. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. My problem is care. I think I care too much. Once I care, it's hard for me to uncare, and then I get my feelings hurt. And then when I don't care, ooh, child. And the problem that people have with me is they think that I will always care because of the depth of the care that I have. They get that and they be like, yeah, she ain't going nowhere, which is the dumbest thing to ever think. As soon as you think that with anything in life, be ready for some changes to come. As soon as you feel like you made it and this is it, plan for some changes because that's just how life is set up, all right? And as soon as a motherfucker start talking about you ain't going nowhere, that's when you should start planning your exit. Because if they ain't already taking you for granted, they will start expeditiously. Shoot. Anyway, love yourself. It makes it easier for you to love other people. And that's it. We got more videos, and then we're out of here, and I'll see you guys next week.
The stress, my gaze, my heart the strange pains that I guess. My hair craziness, lipstick scribbled on my legs, eyes bloodshot, not in pain, feeling my emptiness. SOS, hello. One last swing, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me collapsing on the front porch, sailing down by the river. Candy clouds round my head, birds chirping. I want that gumbo red, earth to me. Follow that one night now, no, no, no. My head throbbing, my brain in check, my vision hazy, body aching, my hands against my chest, they pushing me down. I'm pleading, so one last swing, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me collapsing on the front porch, sailing down by the river. Help me, thought I was dead and gone, but universe, Ricky, God kept me here to run fast. I see the white light and trumpets blazing, but I wasn't meant to flatline. I rise again. 'Cause I got gifts and purpose. Bring me back to life, breathe me back to life. Every time I think about it, I cry. One last sweet, turn it up, bottom of the bottle, sanity leaving me collapsing on the front porch, sailing down by the river. I'm traveling.
Thanks for watching. Tune in next week.